right. Well, my name is Ethan Molnar, and these are my teammates Kevin, Chen, Jabber, and Mohammed. And we are the Hot Tub Movers. So our partner over the course of this year has been Devin Baum, the small family-owned business he represents, Baum Lumber. Now, despite what you might think by the name, Baum Lumber actually has a considerable part of their business in the sale of hot tubs. The problem with selling hot tubs is that you then have to deliver hot tubs. Hot tubs are big and hot tubs are heavy. This creates all sorts of problems. So what Devin came to us to do is asking us to find a way to help move these hot tubs that was faster, safer, and uses less manpower. One of the big obstacles towards doing this is making the solution more maneuverable, particularly with regards to obstacles such as stairs and fences or other narrow openings. Very early on, we decided we had to scope out stairs as it just was too much to do in the course of the year. So this is about what the hot tub delivery process will look like with our system. So as you can see, you're gonna put it on a trailer, drive it to the site. That's all the same as what they're doing now. Where we come in is really at this bottom part, right in the middle, where they use our system to get it through narrow openings. And fences is gonna be the most common one. You're gonna see that in a lot of backyards have fences around them. And getting a hot tub through a fence that's 4 feet wide or something, got a 4 foot wide opening, isn't gonna work unless it's up and down. So with this project, we've got a few constraints that our client would like us to meet in order for it to be as useful to him as possible. He had about $2,000 to work with. He'd like to keep it under 200 pounds for it to be, as light as possible. Don't need to add more weight. Hot tubs are already quite heavy. He also wanted to keep the strain off his employees as much as possible, and he wants it to be adjustable for all sizes of hot tubs. And of course, in order for it to work, we have to be able to convert said hot tubs. And so this is what our solution looks like. It's basically a mechanism that has two orientations. We've got a down orientation right here, which keeps it nice and low to the ground, low center of gravity, and this is where it'll be at most of the time. It's good for pushing it around because it's nice and safe. There's no real tip over risk, and overall it's very good for that. And this is your vertical orientation, and this is what you'll put it into when you need to get it through a more narrow opening. You don't want to keep it there, but it's really good for getting it through the fence, or whatever else you need to get it through. So here's a short animation showing exactly how the system will move. This motion will be attained through the use of cabling that connects these I-beams to the actual cage holding the hot tub. So overall, this ended up being a fairly expensive project, and that's largely due to just the sheer amount of material that's needed to move a 1,500-pound hot tub with the dexterity that we needed. It ended up being quite a lot of material, and it costed quite a lot. Our I-beams alone were, I think, over $800 just by themselves. So can this design be used to help others? Absolutely. This project will make installing hot tubs in many situations a lot easier, quicker, more effective, and biggest thing is they'll be a lot safer. Currently, how they're moving these hot tubs is pretty much just manhandling. Grabbing them, if you need to flip it up, hands. If you need to push it around, hands. So what we're doing is we've installed like a winch system on there that will pull these two legs together, and that'll be hardly any strain on the employees at all. It'll be overall, just again, safer, less strain. So where are we right now? Unfortunately, we're not able to get the construction complete for demo day. We were a little behind. We had some issues with lots of welding to get done, and we also had some small localized failures that came together right when we started assembling it that need to be looked into, but those will be addressed very shortly. So overall, how did we do? Well, we ended up being a little bit overweight and a little bit over budget. Again, it's just the sheer amount of material made the design difficult to meet those, but we're confident that it will reduce strain on employees significantly. It is fully adjustable to all sizes of hot tubs, and there's considerable variation there. And while we have not gotten it fully assembled and tested, we are fairly confident that once we resolve a few small issues, it will do the job. So what's next for us? As I said, we've got to finish building. We've got a few small errors that we need to fix up. But right after that, we're going to get straight into some further testing. We've got a recycled hot tub that it's okay if we put a few scratches in that we can get some initial testing on. But then after that, we want to get into a little more rigorous testing, make sure that it works with all sizes of hot tubs. as well as after that, we're just going to give it to Devin, and hopefully he can do a full-size field test, try to install a hot tub with our system. Tell us if it makes it easier. Hopefully it does, 'cause that was the whole goal. So, in closing, while we're not quite finished, we're very confident that once we do, we'll be able to create a device that will move hot tubs safer, quicker, and using less manpower. Overall, we'd like to thank Joey and Randy especially for the use of their labs, as well as Khaled, Dan, and Daniel, because they put a good amount of help in with manufacturing our mechanism. And well, I don't know if we could have gotten it done without them, so we'd like to thank him. Also thank Dr. Kramer for running the senior design program. If you want to see our mechanism, well, it's not fully operational. We're underneath the pedestrian bridge coming to Stockers, so you can walk past us on our way. But yeah, we'd be happy to show you what we've got so far if you'd like to see it. Thank you for your time.